Welcome to Blue Wizard Bricks. Today we're looking at LEGO Hidden Side set number 70418, JB's Ghost Lab. This set is 174 pieces and debuted in August of 2019 and went through the end of 2021. I did buy this set used, and I am missing one piece, which is one of these purple discs right up here. But that's my own fault. I lost it while I was cleaning all the pieces because I did buy it used and I wanted to make sure all the pieces were nice and clean. But everything else is here, and so let's go ahead and take a look at it. And so we do have 3 minifigures with this set. First one is JB, and they do have a phone with a apparition, a ghost on the phone. And if I can get it to focus, this minifigure is fantastic. There's some awesome printing. There's a pink t-shirt with a Frankenstein looking design on it. There's a belt with some things dangling from it. Looks like there's some buttons, a necklace, a pen pocket, and then looks like down here we have actually a name tag. We do have this hairpiece in a kind of light lavender with some goggles. And then if we turn around on the back, we have the other part of the belt with what looks like a screwdriver, some vials. And then we do have these blue gloves, which reminds me of the kind of gloves that you might use in a laboratory. Next up, a minifigure that we have is Elton Douglas. Now, the LEGO website does give him the name of Elton Douglas, but then the box gave him the name of Mr. Elton, M. Elton, and Senior Elton. So I'm not sure what the deal with the multiple different names are, but I'm going to go with what the LEGO website says on this one. And just like the last minifigure, there's some great printing on here. You can see a t-shirt under the jacket. Looks like we have a stain. We have a name tag. And then you can see some sort of lines in the cloth. And then down on the legs, we have maybe some knee pads. It looks like another cloth sticking out of a pocket. We have some screwdrivers. And this minifigure has a sort of very cheeky grin with a wink and a bandage on his face. And we do have sort of a kind of pompadour style hairdo. And then if you flip it around, he has an alternate face, which is terrified, and also with the bandage on his face. No printing on the back for that minifigure. And then we have Jack, and in this set, Jack has a slightly different color scheme. The jacket is red instead of white, like in the other sets that I've reviewed. The jacket may be different. The hood and hat piece appears to be the same. And we do have some of the problems that LEGO's been having with printing white on top of a color. It's not a very crisp white. It's definitely kind of a light pink. That's just an issue that LEGO's been having for a while now with putting white on top of a color. And he does have his usual phone with the apparition there, you can see, and the pants are the same. We have the piece of metal, looks like a bone or something, I'm not quite sure, dangling from the pocket, and then just some light striping down along at the bottom. And then we do have good old Spencer the ghost dog that you can see right here. And then we do have the ghostly head for Mr. Elton here, and I'm going to quickly pop that on so you can see a good look at it. And so there is Mr. Elton possessed by this ghost. And as for the set itself, the whole point of it is that it is a ghost lab. So I'm guessing they're doing experiments on ghosts and other creatures in this laboratory. If you spin this around, there are different colors, which the LEGO website says interacts with the mini game in the LEGO Hidden Side app. We do have a sticker of like a gauge down here. We have these arrows, which are also stickers. Over here, we have a 3D printer that opens up, and then we have a couple pieces indicating a 3D printed design, and it says 3D print on the front. That is a sticker. We have a keyboard, a camera, a wrench. We do have a vial of a sort of neon green concoction that reminds me a lot of our Ghostly minifigure here. We do have a pizza just sitting on top of the 3D printer, and that's what it showed on the box. And in the manual, in the box he's holding it, but in the manual they just had the pizza just randomly sitting on top of the 3D printer. But I guess in various poses here you can see they're holding the pizza. But there is a sticker here which is a screen, and it's showing a 3D printed design. I'm guessing they're 3D printing some tools to use in their ghost hunts. We do have a tile over here with another sticker with some knobs and switches and gauges. And then up here on these sort of antenna machine type pieces, we do have these parts that rotate, and it's just a smooth round tile with stickers. These are both stickers. And the website said that this was a ghost removal chamber. So I'm guessing if you encounter someone who is possessed, you can put them in the chamber, and when you're playing, you extract the ghost from them. And I'm guessing the ghostly presence goes through this hose right here that has that same sort of neon green glowing kind of color. I had a head escaping me. And I guess that goes into this machine over here that you can rotate. On the back side, we do have a ladder leading up to this top level. We have another sticker back here on this big panel showing some sticky notes, and then maybe some sort of image that they've taken in the middle of their experiment of removing a ghost. Maybe showing, it looks like potentially a brain, and then it looks like in the pink of the brain there's a bit of the neon green, so that may be the ghost affecting their brain. I'm not sure. And then we do have just some simple pieces here to indicate maybe different chemicals or some sort of solution that they have that I'm guessing is used in their experiments. So it's a pretty simple set. I do believe the minifigure selection here is pretty good. 3 minifigures and a small animal. It looks like it retailed at $20, and I did get this used. It was less than $20, and like I said, it was totally complete, but it's my fault that I'm missing a piece. But thankfully it wasn't a big critical piece. It still looks good the way it is. And I've had a ton of fun looking at these hidden side sets, and I do wish they still had the app, but it is what it is. I think on its own it's still a fun set to play with. I do like the quality of the printing on both of these minifigures, especially this one. I think this is one of my favorite minifigures that I've looked at recently, just because of the amount of printing on the figure. Oh, and I forgot to mention this one does have a alternate face as well, which looks like a very frustrated face with some dirt on it, maybe indicating that one of the experiments did not go as planned. So yeah, that's it for this set. It was fun. If you liked the video, leave a like. Please comment, subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more Lego on the way. And once again, this is Blue Wizard Bricks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.